Hello everyone, and welcome back to Searching the Farseas with our beautiful Farsea tribe, who once long ago washed up on Whale Island and have now landed on solid ground, where not only do we have a abundance of our seer antenna, our little seer feathers, they're absolutely everywhere now. Everybody's a seer. There's not really anything special about being a seer with the little weather sensing antenna anymore because there's just so many of them. That's fine. We have an abundance of far-seeing magic and really awesome abilities in this tribe. That is really, really fun. And we just had the arrival of these very special young nichelings, our purr-snouted triplets. And we are actually going to call them triplets, even though technically they're not, because they are named after three very special cats from a certain very popular fighting cat series that I'm pretty sure you guys all know about by now. So we have Jay right over here, Holly right next to him, and Lion right next to her. And we're going to say these are our main healing trio. And last time, under the guidance of Seer Birch, who just felt called to their healing abilities, we had a purring circle and we tried to heal up Raisin. So Raisin has been very sickly for a long time because she was born to parents, bless them, Lala and Pecan. These are Pecan's bones, and somewhere over here are Lala's bones, unless they have washed into the sea from whence they came. But they fell in love and had many unhealthy children, bringing a illness into the tribe that the tribe was not very familiar with. However, I'm really hoping that the new purr snout ability that we do have will lead to a new way to be able to work with these sickly nichelings. What would be really cool to see, and it just occurred to me, is we have several nichelings who have common cold, and they always will because they have doubled up immunity issues, like Raisin right over here, who's doubled up on B, and her brother Cuckoo, who's doubled up on A. And I think once upon a time there were more brothers, but we have lost all of the brothers except for Cuckoo and except for Raisin. And then we also have Birch, the only healthy child born to Pecan and Lala, who has come over and he has felt called by that sixth sense that he has within to arrive to these three young nichelings and guide them in their healing ways. They were born with the abilities, they didn't really know how to use them, but somehow Birch just knew. So last time we had the healing circle, and we now have Raisin kind of quarantined away from the rest, so hopefully she'll be able to be healed. Apparently, oh wait, and then here's Cuckoo, who is pretty sick too. So we're gonna try healing a few more of the nichelings, because we left off having just healed Raisin, and I'm not sure how much of her life will she gain back. She has already lost 9 days of her young life because of this mysterious illness that they have. I don't think the nichelings have quite cottoned on to the fact you should not mate with somebody who is very closely related to you nor smells familiar, basically. So I don't think we have to worry about more interbreeding, thankfully. We do have, hey, hang on. Oh, there you are. Kulo, I thought you disappeared. We do have a really cool, laid-back wanderer Kulo, and we'll come back to him in just a second. But alright, I think we're going to try doing another healing, because Raisin had her healing circle. It was really awesome. Jay still feels that he has more to offer, so we'll go ahead and Birch will call Cuckoo over. We will allow Cuckoo to go ahead and nibble a berry, because it's good to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Nutrition is an important part of, managing your life. We have purred. Hopefully that will spread the healing. The healing has spread to Cuckoo, who really has less to live than Raisin. And now we'll go ahead and have him jump away so that we can kind of quarantine him again, perhaps on an instinct that Birch naturally has, that even though we're trying to do the healing, we should still have a little bit of distance. But now we are going to go ahead and wait and see what is going to happen to our two sickly nichelings, Raisin and Cuckoo. Will the healing powers of our young purr snouts be enough to keep a nicheling who, unfortunately, was just born with such a weak and sickly body alive longer? We're going to have to see. I'm really hoping that'll be the case. But all right, other than that, we have a lot to do and a lot to explore. So let's carry on elsewhere. Also, do want to take a moment to note, yes, my friends, we do indeed have other purse snouts. So we have little Sosie and Keo, who are right over here being watched over by Zio, who has been an amazing mother, bringing in some of the best nichelings that we have ever had into this tribe. So I'm very proud of Zio for sure. And she's watching over little Kunut. I love this guy. Yeah, Kunut. There we go. I thought I had his name correct. He is the son of Walnut, and he looks amazing because he has the peacock tail. I am quite tickled with him. And I think as he grows older, he might actually gain the attention. Let's check A and B immunity. D and B. Ooh, that's kind of playing it close, but he might gain the attention of Dove, and he might gain the attention of Raven, because they do have a recessive bird beak, since their father was the only beaked nicheling we have had so far, and that would give us at least the tail feathers and the beak of a bird, if not the flying abilities. So I suppose we would be like penguins. Penguins don't really have very big tail feathers, so maybe we'd be like a very silly pheasant who just cannot fly. But we'll have to see if the ladies will notice Kunut as he gets older. For now, there's not really anywhere to send him per se. We'll let Zeos try to dig something up. Kunut can just kind of run around. We'll scooch Zio over so she can keep an eye on our tiniest purse snouts. So Sosie and Keo, what am I going to do with you two? I really need to think about that. They're more like gatherers, so I feel like they can do healing and they might follow, but I feel like they would kind of be like secondary to this main trio. This trio is the very first trio of healers that we've ever had after all, so they're very special. All right, oh yeah, and I forgot we have Tata, who is hanging out as part of our tribe as well. And then scooting over here, we are still led by Lynn, who has been trying to strategically guide the way across the island for quite some time as a tribal leader. And I think the rest of the tribe is just kind of caught up in their own little journeys. But Lynn is going to continue searching for strategic locations that he can offer the tribe. And then coming up behind him, with the job of making a clear path, is Rostar, whose E and B immunity. Ooh, and there's a nice bit of food right over here. Don't mind if we do. Raven has just snagged some food. I think Dove will go ahead and clear the grass around her and her sister. And we'll have Tuft, one of their younger brothers, kind of wiggle over to them too. And then Samoth is another seer who feels called to find all of the berry bushes on the island for her siblings. So let's go ahead and see if we can find more berry bushes anywhere nearby. All right, do we smell anything? Nothing near Samoth yet. A berry bush! Her purpose has been fulfilled. As a antenna-carrying nicheling, we like to say that she is a seer as well. So searching out those berry bushes is what she feels her purpose is in life. And also, speaking of our seers and their purposes, but speaking of funnels, good job, Goose. He just kind of hangs out over here and has been gathering up all of this stuff. I guess he's pretty content with his lot in life. But speaking of finding purposes in life, we do have Chrissy over here, who really wants to learn how to swim. So we'll try to get her in the water in a second. And we have Crumble, her brother, who is quite concerned about the coconuts. So he is using his seer abilities to guide him towards the coconuts. And Crumble, B&D, yeah, everybody is still a little bit closely related for my taste, but we hopefully will have the ability to get Chrissy in the water, and maybe we'll find another wanderer or two soon. And speaking of our wanderers, let's come over here and we have Kulo. And, Sunry's, she's reaching middle years. She's beginning to think that Kulo might make a pretty good mate. After all, he did show more gumption and he has caught more bunnels than she has ever seen any of her family members do. So she definitely is one who can appreciate some sharp fangs and some sharp claws. So I think she will go ahead. And Sunry's about ready to have a baby. She knows a good spot where there's a mole. She knows a good spot where there's some berries. She knows a good spot where there's a permanent nest, so she wouldn't even have to build her own nest. Very convenient. So let's see what her traits. We're really trying to assign traits either to do general healthier population in our tribe or based on personality. So one of her traits is the scorpion tail because she wants to become stronger. But what's another good trait we could assign to her to help her increase strength? I would love to do ram horns, and that's actually been her desire, is to bring ram horns back to the tribe. Because we got ram horns from the last island, I am pretty darn sure, but we lost them on this island for some reason. So Sunri, anything to make your children healthier by any chance? Not over here. And then Kulu needs to pass on better eyesight. And other than that, I feel like Kulu has like a very laid-back attitude, and he reminds me kind of like a really laid-back surfer dude. So I'm gonna actually give him blue eyes, even though that's a little bit of a cosmetic thing, because I would love to see blue eyes enter the family lineage, and every time I could see them in the future, remember that they're from Kulu's line. So we'll go ahead and do that. And Sunri, for your other trait, I won't assign it just yet. Just in case there is the chance that she will be able to bring the ram horns back into the tribe and leave a lineage of strength. Though if she ends up leaving a lineage of a scorpion-tailed child, that'd be kind of interesting. Whoa, and even though Kulu had like the worst fertility ever, somehow we managed on the first try to have a baby with him. That's awesome. Oh, Kulu, get the bundle. Get that bundle. Oh my gosh. Okay, is there anybody else? Nope. All right, so we're going to keep him here. And he's going to keep an eye on that bundle. So, all right, there we go, guys. Now let's see what happens with our little healed ones with Raisin and Cuckoo. Are they going to be able to make it? Let's find out. Please. Okay, how much is this going to help us? Who died? Whoa! Look at all the sparkles! Oh my gosh! Okay, dang it! Maybe? No! It doesn't look like that helped us at all. This animal is being healed over time, but... Oh, I'm so devastated. I was really hoping that would help more. I mean, I guess maybe that gave her... No, she still lost 2 days of her life. Curses. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll have to see if the purring heal circle works or not. It may not work on this type of illness, and I think that would devastate Birch, but he's doing his best to try to guide the little healing ones. Oh no, I don't know what we're gonna do there. All right, well, let's try to relocate under this tree. I think Birch is very eager to watch and make sure that his sister and brother will hopefully gain some healing ability, or gain some more life and longevity, vitality, gain strength from the purring healing circle we just did. But we should definitely have a spot somewhere on this island to monitor them. So let's move under the tree. And that way we can also have a central location that our little purr healing circle can be. So let's bring oh my gosh, we have so many purr snouts. Wow, and oh no, Geo! We lost Geo! Oh, I'm going to miss her. Oh my gosh, I have to say though, look at Kyo. She is really something. Oh my goodness. Okay, so alright. Well, I guess everybody with whiskers, follow Birch. You are now under his guidance. And this would be a good time for Jay to kind of show off his tail feathers to the lovely ladies on the other side. Holly will go ahead and join. So all of the purr snouts, everybody with purr snout, you are now being summoned so that Birch can watch over you. Alright, so he's building himself up a little, kind of like a little healing tree, I guess. We'll have to see how that works out. And then we'll scooch Cuckoo over here, where he can kind of be a little bit closer to some nests. We could probably have somebody build some nests that they could use. Let's see. And Raisin will grab some food, and then we'll have her try to eat once and move her over to you. All right, up here, Tuft is kind of an adventure. We're just gonna let him kind of go where he wants. And then Samoth is searching for more berries. That's the only thing she really cares about. But I think she would also learn to follow the bunnels, if that makes sense, because where the bunnels go, there will be berries. So I think Samoth is too gentle to actually kill the bunnels, or the rabbles, excuse me, to be honest. So I don't think that she'll harm them, because she has learned that the bunnels will guide her to the other berry bushes. So that's definitely a wonderful thing. And then Birch is going to scooch over, and he will start clearing out the area under the tree to create kind of a healing garden, if you will, where he can gather up, instead of those cursed cocoa nuts, he can gather up something that he can provide a safe amount of food to his family with. So, and Tata, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. So you want to do, oh, Tata, you have both gotten... You have somehow managed to, Zoas, do you want to try to get this bunnel? Okay. It's a very stubborn bunnel. Okay, well, Tata has apparently attracted a couple followers with Zois and Kunut. So Kunut, man, you're beautiful. I can't wait to find a fun baby with him. And then over here, Stubborn Bunnel. Can I get it? Yeah, Goose is just kind of having a good time being our lone goose out at this part of the island. And can we finally get Chrissy in the water? Almost. Ooh, somehow this still doesn't count as swimming. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. All right, let's get her brother over here. Come on, Crumble. I think Crumble might be really into the fish. Chrissy gave fishing an attempt. She really wants to swim. I mean, her head, it looks like, if you ask me, that looks like she's underwater, but we'll have to see. I don't think it's counting as swimming. Yeah, it's not counting as swimming, so maybe swimming doesn't work unless you're really deep out now. We'll have to be careful because I'm pretty sure you could drown. Maybe we need to try swimming in the creek. Dove, Raven. All right, Raven, if you don't mind. All right, Raven tried swimming in the creek for us just to try it out. And I think Dove is kind of going to keep an eye on this amazing Jay and those fantastic tail feathers that he has. Oh, and baby! All right, whoa! And there's some bunnels all over the place over here. Kulu has now... Kulu! I thought I gave him double normal eyesight and I was about to have words with myself. Oh my gosh. But Sunri has had her child! All right! Sunri and Kulu have had a child. I kind of want to name her Sandy. And her tail is normal. Like, the first thing I do with the baby is flip it over to check its tail. Alright, we're gonna go with Sandri. Sandri. There we go. Because she kind of looks a little bit like sand, if you ask me. Like a little sand castle. And then Sunri, I think she might want to try again. Whoa, okay. We're actually having a lot better luck than we should with this little family. So we'll see. Maybe we'll have like one more child, see if that scorpion tail works out or not. And then we'll possibly let Sunri resume her bunnel hunting ways. So let's go ahead and have Len carry on. He is trying to find any strategically useful location for his family, followed closely by Rostar, who is clearing the path to make sure that the family can join them later. And that's everybody. All right, well, I'm sorry, Birch. I'm going to keep an eye on Raisin and Cuckoo. Come on, paws crossed. Whoa, Jay's grown up. Oh, Raisin? I don't think it's working, guys. I don't know. And to reduce damage, I mean, maybe, because I think that like, I don't know. I think they should have like, I think that we've extended their life a little bit. So remaining lifetime 6 days. I don't know. It's definitely not having the powerful effect I was hoping it would. Alright, well, let's start setting up camp. We'll go ahead and we shall bring all of Birch's young disciples over to him, where they can start helping to clear away some of the grasses. And then they can also come over. We'll have Lion come over. Can Holly come too? We'll have Lion and Holly come over and try to give Raisin and Cuckoo one last, like, good healing purr. So let's pull these two over. Lion can go ahead and purr. I think that Holly will come over here and purr. And I think that already, like, they have the ability, so I don't think that's going to stack and do anything more. But I just think it would be interesting to at least try. Alright, and we'll have those two settle in, because they are still sickly. And we will have Birch go ahead and call all of the children that he is now in charge of to teach the healing ways, to gather food, and to help him to clear out the area around him. And meanwhile, Jay is showing off his amazing tail feathers. Look at that. Oh my gosh. To a possibly interested Dove, because I think it would be fun to see if we can get Dove. Yeah, we might go ahead and let Dove kind of say hello to Jay in just a minute here. But I'll let her clear a little path first, and I'm going to give her... Do I want her to have beak? I don't know. I kind of want to see what their child would look like normally, just on the off chance. So, well, she does need to have normal eyesight in her mutation menus at the very least. So I'm going to let Dove sort of clear the area around, because she's dragging her paws a little bit, her very dainty paws, and keeping an eye on this very alluring Jay. But Jay is a disciple of the healing tree, so he needs to come over and help clear this area out. And meanwhile, Raven is not quite as gentle as Samoth, so she's going to go ahead and grab those bunnels to eat. Oh, and we're a little low on food, so Samoth, if you don't mind, finding, aha, another berry bush. That is Samoth's purpose, and there are so many bunnels over here we could be hunting. So let's go ahead and have Tuft kind of clear that bunnel spot. Oh, he found another berry bush, so we know where to go. Meanwhile, Lynn might try, he tried destroying it just to see if that's going to help him out. Oh, and he found another berry bush. Okay, good. And Rostar can just kind of clear some of the area around here and gather some bunnels then. Oh, and speaking of bunnels and gathering them, Tata has plenty of food all around him. It's almost like the natural area itself is sort of just laying itself out like, here you go, Tata, reborn god. We have provided you with plenty of food. All right, and then Kunut, I might have him, I think he's kind of charmed by Tata right now, so we might have him carefully collect some of these cocoa nuts. And speaking of collecting cocoa nuts, let's go ahead and have Sandry scooch over. We're gonna have her mom get cozy in the nest, and I think we'll send Kulo down here, yeah, to grab a little bit of food, maybe just keep an eye out for any bunnels. And then over here, Chrissy, can we get in the water at all? She cannot get in the water at all, interestingly. So, oh no, I went under. Grumble, in his eagerness to approach another coconut tree, has gone too far. He is now under the coconut tree. That is a bad place to be, Crumble. I gotta get you out of there, like, ASAP. The whole reason you're a seer is in order to study those coconut trees. Also, we just unlocked a new gene. What? Which one is it? Let's see, let's see. Ram horns! Yes! Sunry! Sunry! Where are you? We've just unlocked ram horns. Fantastic. Maybe we'll have some ram-horned, scorpion-tailed babies coming out of this side pretty soon. Let's check it out. All right, new baby. No, he's sickly. And he doesn't even have the special tail. Oh, what a pity. Oh, no. All right, well, that's going to make a little bit of a mess. Otherwise, Cuckoo, 1 day left. Raisin, 5 days left. Ah, does this mean if you, wait, a sickly baby? That's almost perfect. Perfect even, because now we can bring him to the healing tree, or maybe send our healers out there, and maybe if they approach a child early enough in their life and keep them in the vicinity of the healers, then I think something's happening here. I think Raisin should be dying faster, and she's not. And maybe if we had healed her earlier, I think those are the lessons that we are gaining from this, that Birch is learning from using the purring heal circle. So, all right, they're clinging to life, but I don't know about this. And another sickly child has just been born on the island, and Lynn, having just made a path between the two areas, hopefully will be able to report this since he is the leader, and we might be able to do something about it with all of these wonderful healers. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!